This should be played at high volume.
This is the podcast of beats, and their whole team is complete. They feeding the streets, other people can't compete. Shit, you got Carlo, got Kenny, got Baba, got Uncle. You cannot forget Malik, and you got Ski. Yeah, the whole roster elite. They bringing the heat every week.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to The Same Convo, the podcast where we talk everything sports, anime, media, and entertainment. It's your boys, Kenny, Carlil, and Bamba. And as you can see, we have a special guest in the house coming off the bench, 6 Man of the Year. There goes that boy, Mr. Ewe, DJ Jai. What's good, my guy?
What's good, y'all? What's good? Thank you for taking me off the bench. I done made it off the G League roster.
Milo, get your era ass in the house, boy.
Appreciate you.
Please tell me you know what I'm talking about, cuz.
I do.
Bro.
I feel like Bronny right now.
Oh, you better play well. We're gonna send you to the G League. I'm just letting you know. Ain't coming back from that shit.
All right,
But whether you're tuning in live or from the recordings, we appreciate you for coming through. Make sure that you double tap the screen, like this wherever you're listening to it on, and subscribe. You feel me? If you're alive, we'll ask you for some gifts, but I understand not everybody can give some gifts out. But something that you can do, something that helps us a lot, is subscribing, following us, and smacking the hell out of that like button, man. Double tap the screen. Get the lights up. That's gonna help us more than you think. And when we get a little bit of bread, we'll give y'all back. I already see we already doing the giveaways. And we ain't got shit in our pocket. So imagine what we're gonna do when we got shit in our pocket. You feel me?
We're giving away Kenny's hoodie right now. First person to subscribe on all three and send us a picture.
Matter of fact, we're giving away Kenny.
Facts. Hey, yeah, we definitely giving Kenny away.
So double tap the screen. Maybe your grandma might need it, even if you don't. Let's get into this segment, man. Let's get into this segment. Today, I have a very interesting ranking for us to do, you feel me? But before we get into it, I wanted us to, get them thinking juices flowing. So I thought, why don't we pick up the pieces?
Oh shit! But it's a problem when I do pick up the pieces.
Whoa! That's you. This is a big band beat. Put your player. It ain't the same. But picking up the pieces. This was a conversation we briefly touched on. However, there was really no resolution to it. So I thought it'd be interesting to revisit a little bit. It was a versus. Orochimaru versus Killer Bee.
They've been in our comments heavy about this. Oh my!
There is no resolution to that shit. Niggas is fighting a war right now.
Orochimaru versus Killer Bee.
Mm-hmm.
It's Black History Month, so I think me personally, I would stick with Killer Bee, but just off the sake of it being Black History Month and the level of disrespect this man Killer Bee put on Sasuke.
Yeah.
But then again, Orochimaru did bite Sasuke on the neck a little bit, freaky like. So I don't know.
Orochimaru was dying, so that's one of the main arguments I see, that when Sasuke fought Orochimaru, he was about dead. You feel me? Which I understand. I totally understand that. I feel like that's a fight that happened simply because of that. However, in my opinion, Killer Bee is on a different level. Killer Bee damn near killed Sasuke twice. He needed Korean to jump in and help out, and then he also needed Jugo to use to transfer some of his body mass, basically, which was crazy.
You know how goated you got to be like, I'm gonna learn how to use a sword. You know what? I'm gonna learn how to use 2. Then One Piece. I'm gonna learn how to use 3. He's like, nah, give me all of them.
Oh man, that's Octopops.
Like, who says, you know what? I'm gonna put a sword right here. I'm gonna put a sword in between my knee. Who looks at that as like, yeah, that's a good idea. And then is and it's just throwing them up, catching them, stab you, pull it out, catch it again. I'm like, bro, what are you on?
Honestly, some of the grabs don't make sense. I ain't gonna lie to you.
It don't make sense.
Because you got here, and you got here, but that nigga would be standing holding four and then holding two. I'm like, bro, hold on now.
What's the it was an interview with Iman Shumpert when he was explaining when he played Kobe, and he said he ripped Kobe, he did all this, and then in the fourth quarter, he's like pump fake, backspin, fade away. He's like, what do you want? You've been regular all game. That's how Sasuke felt when when Killer Bee pulled out the swords. He's like, what do you want? You've been regular this whole fight.
I'm weak. Well, looks like the research squad is not researching.
Orochimaru versus Killer. I'm saying.
And you got to put the tail beast in account.
Is Killer Bee a signing?
No,
is he a signing? No, he's not.
He's a Jinchuriki.
That's not a ninja ranking though.
But he's close with
the sign. Also, can we talk about that? The signing is not a ninja ranking, right?
It's a new ranking that was given to them by
No, it was not a new ranking. A nigga whooped their ass so bad he said, just to remember this day, this is what y'all call the signing.
That boy Salamander was cold.
And it's crazy how we, as Naruto fans, are brainwashed to hold that title so high. The nigga whooped y'all so bad.
I don't hold it high.
Y'all the three signing.
Because they were known as the three strongest ninja under the Hokage.
I don't hold it up high. None of them is stopping a tail.
I don't even think I agree with that.
None of them is stopping a tail beast mom.
None.
You said you don't agree with that?
That they were the strongest under the Hokage?
After the Hokage, it was the three signing.
At what point in time? Bro, the Leaf had crazy niggas living in there.
There was a good point in time with the Leaf might have been in danger. Like, hold on.
Listen, I think Orochimaru is stronger than Killer Bee.
You said this on Black History Month. That's crazy.
Why?
Why? Because listen, I don't know anymore.
I feel like life has sucked at this point.
I don't know. Okay, I think I would say Orochimaru is stronger than Killer Bee because Orochimaru was a Leaf Village level threat, and as far as we know, Leaf Village they got them boys out there, right? They got them boys. For the whole village to be like, oh shit, Orochimaru here, he gotta be some type of
If Killer Bee went bad and attacked the Leaf, how do you think?
I think Kakashi can handle B.
Whoa.
And this is why you get the hate that you
look. Okay, wait. Let me take it back.
Kakashi can't handle B-Jock?
He can't. No.
Double Sharingan Kakashi can't handle B.
I was gonna say I think double Sharingan Kakashi's handle.
Why can't? That's who he is now. That's who he is.
If we're talking about,
you said that what?
That's who he is
right now.
Yes,
right now. At this
right
very
now, Kakashi doesn't have Sharingan.
He doesn't have any
Sharingan.
He doesn't have
Kakashi
any.
does not.
Okay,
he doesn't have any Sharingan.
Double Sharingan Kakashi for sure.
But that's what I'm saying. That was within a specific fight versus Kaguya. He doesn't have that on the regular. Like you went from Kakashi one eye to that specific little window with like 10 minutes max, and then after that,
whenever we talk about these fights, when do we ever talk about current unless we specify it beforehand? We always talk about them at their best. That's always the conversation. Okay. Don't call me a liar.
I'm not calling you a liar, but that's usually when we're doing versus. Jai is trying to use. Kenny was trying to use Kakashi. If you're talking about the situation that Jai says, he's attacking the village. Kakashi never had his eyes in the village, for example. He had his eyes in a different dimension. That was a literal save within a few seconds. That's what I'm saying.
Is B stronger than Itachi?
You could almost make that argument. You don't know. But that's, for example, that's why. Because the thing is, if we keep going, is he stronger? Is we stronger?
Itachi's never been healthy. We never seen him healthy, so we don't know how he would fare.
They never moved in to fight Itachi. For example, if you're thinking about the two Sasuke, the difference between the Sasukes, Sasuke that fought Orochimaru, granted Orochimaru was weaker, is the Sasuke that after 2 fights and the internal Mangekyo Sharingan fights B. So he already fought Orochimaru and he also already fought Itachi, even though we know that Itachi let him win. So if you're asking me if it's that Itachi that's dying, I damn near could give him the win. But I also don't know what healthy Itachi is like. We just know he's that nigga.
So let me ask you this question real quick. Let me ask you this question. Would you say at this point in time, Orochimaru knows Sage Jutsu and
has
perfected Sage?
I'm not gonna say he knows it. He knows how to attain it. He doesn't know it personally because we saw with the story of the future Mitsuki, he keeps making that experiment to reach it. But I don't think that him personally, because even if you saw Kabuto, he was telling you, I'm the one that's gonna master that form, leading me to believe that Orochimaru never mastered it. And then when we went into Boruto, he mastered it through people, but not him. He never took that risk on his own.
So you think he was able to give it to people, but he wasn't able to master that on his own?
Yes, I do. Because the reason why I believe that, another further example of that, is Jiraiya. Even though Jiraiya has Sage, he is not a master Sage. When we saw Mitsuki, you saw that he was a master Sage. Like there was a form that manifests, and for Kabuto, there was a form that manifests, a dragon. So that's why I'm saying, like maybe in the same sense that Jiraiya has been pursuing that ever since he was a kid, but never mastered it. There are things that help those people. Like for Orochimaru, he literally made hundreds of clones, hundreds of Mitsukis, and then they were growing and dying, and it was a cycle until one Mitsuki defected, and then this young Mitsuki is the final one that that achieved it. So it's not confirmed. We never seen Orochimaru have it, and we seen Orochimaru in many fights where he even lost limbs. Why didn't he go for that?
I just don't understand how you can give it to somebody and not have it mastered and studied on,
Because people in the show have not been able to master it, but have been able to teach it to other people. That's something that we've seen times and times again.
If you want to be technical, when Naruto first started learning the Rasengan and he was trying to master it, he got that knowledge that he needed from Kakashi, who's never used it because it's not his thing. But he can use it. He just Chidori's his thing. What was it at the freaking the waterfall where he was teaching Naruto?
Yeah, before the fight with Kakuzu. But even like that's a jutsu. So at the end of the day, I know Kakashi, just off of visual, he got the jutsu. But the sage is something about ascending. So even though you can understand it as a concept, especially somebody like Orochimaru who works with brains and experiments, maybe you don't tap into it. By the end of the day, for sure, there is no data book, there is no actual fact that showed that Orochimaru tapped into it. He just knows how to do it, and when he did it, he showed it to the kids. But that's the same way with Naruto. You never seen Jiraiya have the eye shadow.
He went into sage mode, but it was imperfect. So
that's imperfect sage mode, which is what I'm talking about. So that's why I'm saying like you don't tap into it unless you know. Yeah, Carly, what?
First, Kenny, we need to ask Tale this question. I feel like he would give us the solid answer we need.
My question is, what feat does Killer Bee have make him stronger than Orochimaru?
But before y'all answer that, I just want to say I just don't feel like at this time to where Orochimaru is in Boruto, because since we talking about time and not at their best, I don't see how Killer Bee's winning that fight.
Yeah.
What a tailed beast. As if you want to be honest,
I have sealing techniques that can stop your tail beast. So what?
And just because you're a tail beast doesn't make you strong, because all the other tail beasts went down like some hoes.
But
niggas lesser than Orochimaru.
But also, if you think about it, none of the other people had like. They said that they say there's power with the name, so he knew his tail beast name. They had a very close relationship, so they're.
Gaara lost to Sasori.
Yeah, that's the weakest.
He did not have a close relationship with his tailed beast was keeping him awake. That man was tired. That's why he lost.
At that point, him and Kaku was cool.
Oh damn. They just got that. They didn't build that relationship for real.
You're telling
So
this person that
But I get what you're saying, Kenny.
specializes, and
Every
he has the ability to seal a tail beast. He specializes deep in poisons and toxins, so I feel like he's going to be able to slow down B's chakra stream somehow.
Yo, what up, newbie?
so my thing is, Carlil, that's really where I'm like deferring because my thing is I know Orochimaru, if we're counting like jutsu, he got more. And I just think he got more hacks because in the same way that a Jinchuriki can regenerate, Orochimaru will also regenerate. And then he also has like where he shed his skin to deal with damage. But my thing is, I'm just thinking of power output. Power output is my biggest issue there because the one time that Orochimaru had to deal with the Bijou bomb, that was a four-tailed Naruto, and then that seal, like the doors that he summoned, gone. And I'm thinking like between that raw tail beast versus a tail beast from Gyuki, bro, it's OD.
I
That's
just
that's that's really what I'm comparing it to. And then two, B has been able to deal with Amaterasu, whether that's through substitution or like cutting his limbs. And like that eye that Sasuke had in his fight versus B is an elevated eye compared to the eye that he had when he fought Orochimaru. And then you have two regens. Like the nigga died twice, like I said. He had uh the Uzumaki and then what's the nigga with the orange hair? Anyway, you know what I'm talking about. You have those two people being able to bring you back from death, and then you have people be able to fight alongside you. And that same B is the same B with Naruto that fought all of the tail beasts and Toby.
Okay, so I'm gonna change my answer, not because I was wrong, but more so because I was wrong. Uh, yeah.
What?
So because
Oh, shout out to Yoko for the roses.
initially, like thinking about it, and I'm thinking about that fight. Didn't I don't know his name. The dude who could turn into water, who was
Suigetsu.
we
didn't he fight the tail beast in his water form?
You're talking about the eight tails, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but like he didn't win. That's what I'm saying. That was
He
after
didn't
he
win.
hit
Wait,
Sasuke, and then they were reviving Sasuke, so he had to hold him off.
mm, mm. You know what? I'm not gonna change my answer. It's Black History Month. We stick with
okay.
it.
Bro,
The
Gara
one
lost
this
to Sasori. Sasori is not strong, not nearly as strong as Orochimaru.
look,
But you're comparing just because that's the problem. If you're saying Gaara lost to Sasori, Killer Bee and Gaara are nowhere near the same power level. And their Jinchuriki, their
Eight tails.
tails determine
Eight
their strength. So
tails.
the first is weaker than the second is weaker than the third, so on and so forth. That's why
That's
Kurama is literally able to hold all of them off by his own.
and at that point, what's the name? Garl didn't have any type of. Well, we don't know the amount of control, but we know he wasn't able to fully control Shukaku because if he was, he wouldn't have lost. Like pure point blank. Like if he was able to control Shukaku, like what's the name? B controls the eight tails, and B taught Naruto how to control. You feel
I don't
me?
know how to play tug of war.
The nine tails. But
Yeah.
also, I'm still on the Orochimaru side though. I just hope in the future that in Boruto they showcase where his power is at now, because the only showcase we got is when he came in the
Akai,
fight and this nigga disintegrated a ninja with literally just swipe of his hand.
I'm saying, does Orochimaru summon not mean anything?
you said
Not,
this what?
to me,
His
it does.
summon?
To me, it does.
You said his summon?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he got Manda.
I was about to say, Manda's cold.
That's what I'm
Cold,
saying.
but
Like,
cold.
it's gonna be he's gonna summon Manda and he's gonna be fighting B at the same time. It's gonna be 2-on-1.
I'm counting all of that. Trust me, Kenny. When I'm thinking of it, I'm counting Manda. I'm counting all of his jutsus, his resurrection, his regen, all of that. But B doesn't even need to summon. I'm the summon, and I'm one of the strongest beings. That to the point where you can't even summon me. And also, I have like what you gonna call it? Most of the affinities that Sasuke had, he got them too. That's why they were so evenly matched.
So
I don't
y'all
even,
seeing
that
B.
wasn't even a fair like even that fight wasn't fair for Sasuke. Like, you know how disrespectful you got to get to. Hold on, I just got
Let me
some
write
bars.
these lyrics.
Like, granted, I don't think he's gonna have to do that again. He wouldn't be able to stop and write in his book if he's fighting Orochimaru, because Orochimaru does have too much that you have to worry about. But the the power that the tail
And
beast
that's not
does,
even you're talking about the summons. That's not even Orochimaru's biggest trump card.
I'm
Orochimaru
just
got the what's it called, Carlo, when it turns into that eight-headed snake?
yeah.
Uh,
Isn't that Orochimaru's version of the Sage Mode just incomplete?
Of the what?
The Sage Mode, the
No,
incomplete
that
Sage.
wasn't Sage. That was a specific jutsu. He
Ah,
had it sealed in the neck of Sasuke so it could come out from with the curse mark.
okay.
But I can't remember. But that one, for example, he used that to fight Itachi, but then Itachi sealed him.
I'm going
Eight
Killer.
branches. Eight branches.
I'm going Killer
I'm
B.
saying, wait, what be gonna do to the Reaper Death Seal?
To the Reaper Death Seal, so you're gonna use it and you're gonna die? What the hell are you talking about?
Who wins? Both of y'all lost.
Edo Tensei.
This man said Reaper Death Seal. What? And worst case scenario, you might be able to seal a foot or a hand. You're gonna die for sure.
Orochimaru still got the death for me, bro.
Is
Alright,
Orochi is Killer Bee stronger than the third Hokage?
Then the third Hokage.
You talking about that old decrepit loser?
Oh,
You talking about the third? You said third Hokage, right, Kenny?
Bamba, move on, bro.
I'm going Killer
That
Bee.
wasn't
Killer
Bamba.
Bee.
That wasn't a serious question. Don't let him
That was
gas.
a serious question. That's
No,
what he said.
that man was
He meant
that man was
that.
85.
He's gaslighting y'all. Don't let him do this.
He meant that. He meant that.
Yeah, I promise you, he
Oh,
did. He
y'all
did.
talk about
All right, man.
gaslighting.
Look.
Just wait till y'all see the comment that I put in one of y'all videos on TikTok.
I'm gonna go check the video comments just because.
Oh, I did see it. The 10-10 one.
Yeah, this man
This
said
nigga,
Tensei
bro.
beating Mob Psycho. That's crazy.
Yeah, this nigga fucking.
Mob is destroying Tensei.
On that note, man, let us move to the main course. Kenny kind of touched on it. Let's talk about the old decrepit man, him and his colleagues. Today we're doing the Hokage ranking from
That's easy.
worst to best.
That's easy.
We doing one.
Hey, is
Are we doing?
Shikamaru involved in this?
I was about to say, are we doing first
No.
Shikamaru?
No,
Bro,
because he's
what?
not animated yet. Because Kenny, do you know what Shikamaru did?
No, I don't.
Yeah,
know.
what
He's
did
the
Shikamaru
Hokage now.
Because it's animated.
Carlin, no. Matter of fact, Carlin, what did Shikamaru do?
Isn't it the most? If it's the most recent chapter, I have not read it.
Okay,
I
then
haven't
we're not
used
talking
mine.
about Shikamaru.
It was the most recent. Oh no.
No, he didn't do anything in the most recent, the one that just dropped. They
The-
even showed him.
Bro.
Exactly. He ain't do shit but be mind control and then break free from that. And we're just now finding out in Konoha that the Hokage don't mean shit, apparently, which I'm like, why did Naruto want this as a dream? We'll talk about that another day.
Lord have mercy.
7 Hokages. Hashirama, Tobirama, Hiruzen, Minato, Tsunade, Kakashi, and Naruto. We started from the worst, and we're going all the way to the best. Who is the worst Hokage, man?
Hiruzen.
Not the
Number
worst.
3, the third
No.
Hokage. Fuck
No.
that nigga.
Tsunade is the worst.
Boom.
Nade is the worst Hokage.
Why?
Fuck no.
I need some whys. This is where I need to know the reasons, the logic behind your.
Why? Why is
Yeah.
Nade the worst? Okay, I can give you reasons. Number 1, she's afraid of blood. How are you a ninja?
Was.
How are you a medical?
Was.
Let's
A
think
medical
about this.
ninja.
Let's
Was.
think about this.
Was.
How are you a medical ninja and you're afraid of blood?
Your Honor, this is not liable anymore.
Yeah, I was gonna
This
say.
happened in 2008.
How are you a medical ninja and you're afraid
At
of
any
blood?
point in time, you
But
should not
you
be
answered-
blood.
This happened before she was a Hokage and before this happened before she was a Hokage.
This is
Yeah,
still
before
on
she
her
was
resume.
found.
I was about to
It's
say,
still
what
her
are y'all
resume.
talking about? It's not liable. Say
one-
something while she was during Hokage.
This is my point. These are my
Okay,
points,
your
sir.
point's not. I'm
But
telling you,
your point is
How are you a
valid.
medical
Okay,
ninja
I-
and you scared?
I
Okay,
gotta-
number two, she wasn't even the first choice. They was like Orochimaru wasn't the bad guy. We would get him, and then Jiraiya, they couldn't get him. So they were like, all right, I guess we got to go with Tsunade.
Bomba, please don't count that as a number one. That's not number one. That
She wasn't
I
even.
mean, we're on the
He
same
wasn't
page on that
Hokage.
one. He said, "I don't care." That was first of all, like you said, why they explained it. She lost two people that were very dear to her, and to her face, and then she got past it. So
I got a
She
point.
was not even the first pick to be Hokage. When she
yeah, no, that's
That's
fair. That's
She
fair.
wasn't
I got
even
a
the
point
second
on why
pick to
she's
be
number one.
Hokage when she became Hokage.
Yeah,
You know why she's number one? Because the village was destroyed under her reign. Everybody died.
Orochimaru could
Wait,
destroy
wait,
the
wait.
village if he wanted to, but that wasn't his mission.
Pain pulled up and treated Tsunade like a bitch. She was not able to do shit against Pain.
Pain's whole thing was that he was going to let the Leaf Village know Pain. Orochimaru, when he invaded during the Chunin exams, could have did that and more, but he chose. But he had a. Ooh, Jai, I hate you. He had a certain mission that he was trying to achieve. If Orochimaru really wanted to destroy the village at that point in time, he would have did it worse.
And let me also put this out there, and this is gonna make Carla mad. But you know, I come on this platform to make Carla mad. She was also the teacher of the most useless person in Naruto.
Yes, sir. Yeah,
But okay,
They do this.
okay.
They do the
Time out.
same thing, and they're equally useless.
Time out. This is where I intervene because I feel like one, the answer that the thing that Kenny said, Jai kind of answered it because earlier, Kenny, what you were saying, these are the three signings, right? These are three people that got their all of them at the same time, equal strength, got their ass whooped that day, and then got that name that day. So meaning that either one of those three could have been the Hokage, and that's why they went to her after they consulted the other two. It's just that the other two were niggas, and she's a woman. Let's keep it a buck. But with Jai, also, Pain. Who else did Pain kill? You saying Jiraiya should have been Hokage? Pain killed him.
They jumped him. He was Dolo.
It's one Pain. It's the same Pain that attacked the village.
It was
one Pain.
8 niggas.
One Pain. And also, too, half of your half of your argument is invalid because are the niggas dead today?
But this is anime we're talking about. Everybody gets a revive at least once. Like, come on now.
No, it's not at least once. The niggas are alive, so what are you complaining about? The village got
because of Naruto, not because of Tsunade. Tsunade ain't had nothing to do with bringing them back to life.
Well, Naruto did. You know what else? What Tsunade had to do with, Kenny, which was the other part of my argument? Great Ninja War. What is one of the things I always say when I'm coming for Sakura? Sakura needed Naruto to share his chakra so she could try to summon Lady Katsuyu. If you did not have Tsunade on that battlefront, everybody dies because nobody has enough chakra to summon Lady Katsuyu. Who ended up doing it? Tsunade alongside with Sakura. Who ended up holding up Madara the most? Tsunade during that fight.
Thank you. That's what I was just about to mention.
The woman who got chopped in half?
When
yes, but she held him up the most.
When the five Kages went against Madara, who was leading them? One, Tsunade. And who was boxing Madara the most? Tsunade. Hiruzen, old decrepit bitch ass, is not doing that. On my mama, these niggas, they trying to give Tsunade the Sakura treatment, and I can see it. You like a glass house. You like a glass house.
Put Heroes in last.
And I can see right through you.
No. Put Heroes in last for what he did to Naruto. Fuck Heroes.
That's what I was about to say the same thing. He did Naruto dirty.
He said put Heroes in last?
Put Heroes in last, his bitch ass.
I'm fucking weak.
He couldn't get his man fresh milk? Come on now.
You know what's crazy, bro? The first time Naruto Sada caught his own fish and was eating, what this nigga do? Pull up, try to eat my fish. Nigga, I can't have shit.
Minato should have came back alive and beat Heroes in ass.
Heroes in at number 7.
Okay, so yeah.
Which should be at number 6.
Tsunade.
Now it's Tsunade for sure.
Tsunade.
Kalu.
Tsunade.
That was Tsunade for
sure.
He was not okay with her being 7, but 6. Okay.
6 is perfect, but y'all not about to act like she didn't work Madara a little bit, dog. She
She literally
she
works that
was
nigga,
throwing
bro.
them motherfuckers.
Do you want
We
these?
can't also ignore that this nigga Madara had an infinite revive. What would that fight be like if he could die?
We're not
Come
gonna
on,
sit
man.
here. We can't. You can't say kind of worked Madara when he looked her dead in her face. Like, do you want these 5 clones to use Susanoo's too? Like, that's not working. Somebody he was playing with you.
If you
But
go ahead, Bob.
But before she got to those 5 clones, like we said, if
He
this
did.
nigga did not have immortality, I'm killing him. We were working him.
I don't know it worked because it's still Madara now.
Look,
Nah, they literally were working him because the shit that he was doing, he wasn't expecting. You ain't expecting to stab somebody and then they're like, "This not gonna kill me," and then break your Susanoo. Susanoo.
That's the one feat I'll give her. Like she barehanded broke a Susanoo. Okay, cool.
Nah, yeah, that lady is good.
Guess who's not doing that? Last place ass Hiruzen. She's number 6 now. All right, let's go.
Number
Come
5.
on, bro.
Number 5. Number 5.
Wait.
It would have to be
5?
Kakashi.
5, yeah. You said Kakashi.
It would have to be.
No, I'm not putting Kakashi at 5. I ain't gonna lie to you.
You put Kakashi. Who the other one? Who we putting before Kakashi?
It is Kakashi.
It's
Toby,
Kakashi.
I might have a pick.
Rama.
Who?
You say who?
Toby Rama.
Hell
No,
no.
that
No.
wasn't my pick.
So who was your pick? Was you about to say Naruto?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Naruto?
This nigga's tripping.
Yeah, Bob
Yes.
is tripping.
You're tripping.
You
If
putting
y'all
Kakashi
talking
above
about
Naruto?
putting the
You
village
crazy.
at risk, if y'all talking about putting the village at risk, who has put the village at more risk?
Who saved the village? Not
Hiruzen.
Naruto.
Next.
Yeah, okay. You're talking about Hokage. That was when he was a ninja.
Toby Rama wouldn't celebrate Black History Month. Now, how do y'all feel?
I mean, they don't have black people there. You don't know that. They do have black people. You ain't never saying he ain't black people. He said he
wouldn't celebrate. He wouldn't celebrate Uchiha month.
And he had I ain't gonna lie. He had a legit reason not to like Uchihas though.
Yeah, they jumped his brother, killed that nigga. Come on, man.
The two families were literally at war since the beginning of time.
Yes.
I'm not hearing it.
But
Yes.
definitely Kakashi at 5. No disrespect to Kakashi because Kakashi's
I'm
that.
saying Naruto, bro.
Kakashi's
No
that.
way is Naruto number 5.
Because Kenny, think about all of Kawaki happened because of Naruto. I understand you wanted to do good, but
Kawaki, I
you
don't know
gave
what
him
that is.
chances.
I
He
don't know
broke.
what that is. I don't
He's
know
in
what that is,
Boruto.
Mama.
He's in Boruto.
Yeah, I know you don't know, but that's basically what's happening. Where we at today, that's not happening if Naruto did what Sasuke might have done, for example.
He needs to kill somebody.
Not really. Just let him go. Don't save him.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie to you. Bomba's bullshit, and they needed to off that nigga, bro.
Yeah, okay, thank you then.
They should have
From the Mountain Carlo.
They should have off Kawaki, bro. That nigga's
I've been reading
And
the
it's not
manga.
just Kawaki, it's other people too.
Carlo, you been reading the Boruto manga like that?
Yes, I have.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I have. I'm only 1 chapter behind.
I'm still not putting Naruto at 5.
Yeah, I'm not agreeing. I don't think you're gonna get the 3 of us to agree with you, Bamba.
Because the only reason I said Naruto is because Jai said Kakashi, which I feel like throughout Kakashi's, I mean, ninjas work under me, so if I'm able to dispatch these niggas efficiently to keep all the issues away, I'm doing my shit. I ain't gonna lie.
I put Kakashi, and it was no disrespect to the GOAT. Like he's that man for real. It was no disrespect, but the other people in the category outclass him.
But that's when you're looking at them as ninjas with their strength and shit. You're looking at them as
ninjas. We're
Hokage.
still ninjas regard. We was just talking about Tsunade's fights and all of that. Like,
I understand, but that's once you as a Hokage.
Hey, bro.
What I'm saying
Kakashi
is,
as a
think about him.
Hokage just did paperwork.
I'm saying, think about Kakashi's reign from the end of the war to the beginning of Boruto. It's only one conflict that really happened, and we handled it efficiently.
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 Hey, bro. Do you know who that is? You don't know who that is? No, I don't. Who is that? That's Kakashi of the Sharingan. Everybody knew this nigga, bro. Everybody.
Okay.
Niggas was scared. Just like Minato the Yellow Flash, nigga was scared whenever they heard Minato's name. Nigga was scared every time they heard Kakashi.
No, fuck that. I was the one scared his bitch ass.
That's because
That's one of the seven
had a whole
swordsmen.
nother
Because
beef.
Zabuza was Zabuza ain't give a
Zabuza had a
fuck.
whole nother beef going on, cuz.
Itachi wasn't scared of Kakashi. He said, "I'm gonna stab this nigga 1,000 times."
Itachi
Kakashi,
actually was.
I said, "Itachi, put that nigga in the infinite Tsukiyomi."
Yeah, just because
Stab
you
him
actually
first.
managed to attack him doesn't mean that you didn't state that you were scared of him,
he
which
li-
he
he
warned.
literally he literally told who was rolling with Kakashi? What's his name?
Itame.
He literally told Kisame, do do not take this nigga easy. That is Kakashi. That is Kakashi Hatake. Like
And literally gave him a rundown. Like you saw what, like you just
Listen,
said.
he's
Kakashi
not
was
going
Sharingan.
above
Itachi,
Naruto.
Itachi in the whole series never warned anybody else about nothing except for Kakashi. Like, what are we talking about?
Kakashi's not going above Naruto.
It looks like we got split list here because Toby Ron was.
But you're saying, but I accept that you're saying that Kakashi is not above Naruto. But I'm telling you, Kenny, you cannot argue the reason that I gave you. I just want to hear
What
your
was the one
argument. If you're
conflict
talking
he handled
about being a
swiftly?
Hokage, bro,
What conflict did he handle swiftly?
we just said it. Toneri, one of the biggest Otsuzukis. What did it require? All world working together, coordinated attacks. Konoha
I didn't
was
watch
directly
Boruto.
attacked.
See, this is my thing. Like and I had to iterate this because your comments might crucify me, but Kakashi, great ninja. But does he
Shout out to
deserve,
Yoko for the roses again.
like, when I sit there and tell you, like, Naruto earned, like, I'm not saying Kakashi didn't earn his spot as Hokage, but out the mud, like, he was, Naruto was the reason why they won the war. So,
But you see where
I
you're
think
getting.
Bomba's
That's
only counting
propaganda.
things
That's
that you
what you're
did
doing
as
right here.
Hokage. He's only counting things you did as Hokage.
You said the what?
You only counted things that they did as Hokage, right?
Yeah, but that's what I was gonna get to, because when you're counting Naruto's win from the war, that didn't mark the reason why he became Hokage, because
didn't
throughout
he
all
see,
the movie last until Naruto got to that age, he,
didn't he
like,
see
Kakashi's Hokage.
when didn't that's Baruto, in Baruto, he went into Baryon mode to beat a threat to
Ishiki.
Ishiki.
And these niggas are still threats. That
And
didn't
and,
stop
and
It was
them.
Ishiki is not attacking
there's
your
just more
village.
than one of them.
It did nothing.
Ishiki,
Okay, answer this. As Hokage, what do you think Kakashi would have done to Ashiki?
that's
Not
what
shit.
I'm saying. He would not have done anything to Ishiki, but he would have seen the problem that's Kawaki, which is the next body for this Otsutsuki that's gonna threaten the whole world, and you knew after you gave him a chance that he betrayed you. I'm gonna handle him. I ain't gonna give him two chances.
I'm still not.
Wait.
Kakashi
Then
would
why
have had
didn't with that logic? Why didn't Kakashi off Sasuke then? With that logic,
Because Sasuke salvaged himself by the time Kakashi is
Okay.
Hokage.
nah.
Sasuke literally,
Once
like Jai just
Orochimaru
said,
gave Sasuke that hickey, he should have chopped his head off.
no.
But wait,
Just like
hold
Jai
on.
said, just like Jai said with Naruto saving the war, you are not winning the war without Sasuke.
Hold on. And the thing is, Kenny, it's crazy because you're the one who said this. We're only counting things that happened while they were Hokage. So
Thank you.
what you said isn't valid.
I'm saying if Kakashi has that
You keep
knowledge or wisdom to snuff out a threat, once Sasuke got that hickey, he should have off that threat.
But when he was
No, but he was a sensei.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Was Naruto, when they fought Momoshiki, was he Hokage yet?
Yes.
So why, since we talked about feats as Hokage, Ishiki and Momoshiki,
it's still a problem. They're still the Otsutsukis are still a problem.
just because he didn't kill all of them, don't mean he didn't solve the problem that was there at that moment.
I'm gonna keep it 100%. Momoshiki, I cannot find anything to reproach to Naruto too. But in the same way that Naruto dealt with the Otsutsuki, that's the same way that Kakashi had to dispatch a team to handle the Otsutsuki too. 1-1.
The difference is Naruto handled that shit himself. Kakashi said other motherfuckers to go do it.
Was Sasuke not there, or am I confused?
Oh yeah, and thank you,
It was
Carlos,
them two.
because Naruto didn't handle himself. Naruto was saved from the Otsuzukis.
Was
He
Boruto
had
not there, or
backup.
am I confused?
Boruto
He
was
had,
there, Sasuke was there, Gaara was there,
yeah,
Darui was there, the
but
lady
did
from
they
the
do
Kazekage lady was
anything?
there.
Did they do anything in the moment to really help this man?
Yes, yes, they did. Oh yes, they fought the fuck out of that fight, nigga.
No.
Yes, they do. What are you talking about?
You okay?
Naruto was
This is what I'm
literally
getting at.
a prisoner.
This is what I'm getting at. Naruto was hands on. Kakashi wasn't.
Actually, Kakashi was. Was he on the battlefield? When Sasuke turned around and saw Kakashi and said, "If Naruto is not here, I'm the one that can really handle this shit." Where was Kakashi? Was he in his office? No, he was in the battlefield, in the
And
front lines, directing team Lee. Because I'm the Hokage. I am not a soldier anymore, Jai. I understand that Tsunade and Naruto needed to get their hands dirty, but if push came to shove and Kakashi had to get his hands dirty, we know who Kakashi Attacker is. You don't need to be told who that nigga is. Purple Shidori. He on that shit. And oh, thank you very much, Jai. When there was a beast going rampant in the city, who stopped that? Where was Naruto? Who stopped it? Kakashi. Purple lightning on that hoe.
The thing is,
Kakashi sent Naruto on a mission.
Niggas.
No, Naruto was in the village.
Niggas try to discredit like Kakashi.
I'm not discrediting
Hokage status because they think he was an old man sitting behind a desk. Do y'all realize how young Kakashi really is, dog? That nigga's young.
I never said I'm not discrediting.
When he was sensei, that nigga's early 20s at youngest. You feel me? Like, so when he's Hokage, he's maybe getting to his 30s. Like, either just entering his 30s or he's in his early. Like, that nigga's young. That nigga's active. Like, I just want niggas to realize that.
Carlos be making some key points because compare it to Naruto. At this point, what did Naruto do? I understand you have your family, but you fuck up your family's work, and then your family's world come and fuck up the village life. Because you need to take care of that. Kakashi said, I don't fuck a wife. I'm over here. I'm Hokage. I'm committed.
If Kakashi was in the same position as Naruto when it was time to make several decisions on Kawaki. Several decisions on Kawaki. I promise you, every single time Kakashi would have said, off that nigga. Ban that nigga, off that nigga. Like, I don't know,
bro. Come on.
I still can't.
You know what? I'm changing my number 5 from Toby Robin to Naruto.
Okay. We got 2 Naruto. I need to hear the other votes.
I didn't watch Boruto, so I can't speak on this.
I watched,
but Kenny, I wouldn't lie to you, would I?
Yes, you would.
Yes, you would. Yes, you would. But because I've seen,
Scarlett wouldn't lie to you, would he?
Yes,
absolutely.
Yes.
The thing is,
I'm probably the only one on here who wouldn't lie to Kenny.
The thing is, it's crazy that Naruto was growing up was the number 1 knucklehead ninja, and now he the number 1 knucklehead Hokage because this nigga just let anything happen, dog. Like that, Naruto's run as Hokage, all the chaos that has spewed is literally reminiscent of this nigga being a knucklehead back in the day. Like, the thing is,
it's not his fault.
He's eventually going to figure it out. Actually, no,
none of the other Hokages have to deal with gods.
Because the show's called Boruto now, so he's not going to figure it out. But he could eventually figure it out, like he eventually figures out how to win all his other fights. But when does
no other Hokages have ever had to deal with this type of shit before?
Bro,
he's still learning. He's like, hold on.
The Second World War was a thing. The First one was a thing. Niggas had to deal with crazy ass bullshit too.
It's not as crazy as he is.
I guess, man.
I still can't put. I don't know.
And he's a family
and a lot of the
issues,
Kenny, like you just said, they did not have to deal with those. A lot of these issues that we're talking about in Boruto, even though they came from a good heart, they stem from Naruto.
Man, whatever. I didn't watch Boruto, so whatever y'all say, that's what it is.
I'm gonna change my answer from Kakashi to Naruto for 5. Only not because y'all made great points that I agree with, because it's really fuck y'all right now, but it's the simple fact that Kakashi go finish his paperwork at least.
Weak.
Naruto was in there like, I gotta do paperwork, bro. And he
My question is, why didn't Naruto just ever have a shadow clone do the paperwork and he do whatever else?
He tried that. You know what he did? He left himself in the office and sent the shadow clone home.
But that's what I'm saying.
then-
Why don't he make a bunch of multi shadow clones, have them all do all the paperwork, and it's done faster?
Didn't he? I feel like he tried to do that and he got caught by Shikamaru.
What's wrong with that though? The shadow clone is still him.
chakra maintenance. He had to do a lot of shit, and then like he wasn't able to maintain the clones. They would disappear.
Man, forget that. He can make 1,000 clones. If he make 1,000 clones, you can have 1,000 pieces of paper.
Did you forget what I just said? Tired. The nigga got tired. You talk about he got tired from one clone.
I'm saying, well, go get home, get some sleep, bright eyed bush
He's Hokage. He's in the office. He sent the clone home because he couldn't go home.
But that's
And
what
then he
I'm
was
saying.
tired
Swap
at that
that
point,
shit.
so he couldn't
That's what I was
make
like-
more clones so that he can go home.
but that's
Bob,
why
you're not listening.
This nigga.
That's
You're
why I
not
say-
listening.
That's why I say that I'm switching my answer because yeah, I get the chakra maintenance and I get what Kenny's saying, but I feel like overall Kakashi is, now that I'm thinking about it, Kakashi is just a smarter individual in general. So I'm gonna switch my answer from Kakashi to Naruto.
Yes, sir.
I-
There you go.
I saw this meme that will explain Naruto as a Hokage and just a person. The meme was it was two guys dressed up in war suits. One was a brain and one was a heart. The heart was saying, I think I love her. The brain was saying, just pump blood, little bro. You feel me? I say that to say Naruto is always and has proven is going to think with his heart more than anything and put everybody's lives on the line. It does not matter if it's man, women, children, or his children. Their life is going to be on the line because that nigga listens to his heart more than his fucking brain. Kakashi is off in Kawaki right then and there. He's it's over with, dog. It's over with.
And Jai, you said like the mental. When Naruto was Hokage, what was one of the biggest issues that we started having? What do tough time create? Tough ass niggas. What do soft time create? Soft ass niggas. Who first noticed that it was a problem? Kakashi. What I'm gonna do? I'm play serious. Forget about a test. I'm acting like I'm killing these niggas. And then I shit talk them. Push these niggas past the break. If he wasn't for Kakashi, Boruto's class, ass, like the rest. You would not have ninjas that could do shit that they're doing today. That's because of Kakashi. Fuck Hiruka Sensei and fuck Naruto. Them niggas was not doing that.
Naruto number 5. I'm with it.
Okay. Five.
Kenny, you locking in your
If-
vote?
Didn't watch Boruto, so I can't say anything.
So
All right, well, unfortunately, we're gonna go with Naruto on 5 though, because we got 3 votes.
So can we already just put this out there that Kakashi's number 4 then?
You said Kakashi number 4?
I swear on everything, if y'all try to put him higher than 4, it's crazy.
Carla, what you think? You said Kakashi 4?
No, because he's gonna try to put Tobirama 4. No.
Well,
it's
that's
fucking
my
Kakashi.
personal pick is Tobirama at 4. I ain't gonna lie to you.
So I got Tobirama number 4, cuz.
I was about to say, you just try to say it. That man is racist.
Fuck being
And it's
racist.
not that he's racist. Shout out to Tille for coming through and teaching us. That nigga built a whole arsenal on racism.
Facts. And he's hard-headed, bro.
He built a whole arsenal off of people that killed his brother.
Racism.
It's not racism.
As a leader.
Did he
That's
need
revenge.
those techniques for
Hey.
the niggas?
If you're a
He's
leader
plotting
in charge,
revenge.
if you're a leader in charge of a whole village, is your basis strictly off revenge? Like, why is your basis strictly built off revenge and not harm?
That's my brother.
Okay.
That's my brother.
Okay.
I have a great example too, Jai. If today, right,
Yeah.
you saw a tactic, whatever, you just focus on the fact that it's a tactic. You figured out a tactic to make money.
Okay.
10 years from now, Some random kids growing up. Oh, I heard about this tactic. No, that tactic is banned. It's illegal. I heard about another one. Banned, illegal. About 10 tactics. Well, damn, who made these tactics? Well, it was one guy named Jai, but really we can't use those tactics these days. They're bad. They're banned.
No, Bomba. This
Shut
is what
up.
we're going.
Shut the fuck up.
No. You shut up. You shut up.
If you saw that, are you thinking that's a good guy? Or are you thinking that's a terrorist?
Listen here, Morpheus. This is why Toby Rama's not going number 4. This nigga Toby Rama as the Hokage.
They called him Morpheus.
He tried to give me a red pill and a blue pill.
This nigga Toby Rama as the Hokage created the Ninja Academy, the Anbu Black Ops, and the tuning exams. Those things alone are way more than Kakashi did as Hokage.
Yeah, okay. Those are way more.
He made the whole future of Shinobi. There would be no Kakashi Hatake without fucking Toby Rama.
Okay.
Well, this is the thing I would say. This is what you're mistaken with. There will always be a future for Shinobis as long as you have teachers for Shinobis. The teachers from Shinobis are a base, that's a fundamental build in Naruto, and that started from Hagoromo. Every single since Hagoromo, that's the thing that was always happening. Students, his kids had students. It was only one person. The person that is a reincarnation. It was Hindra that was by himself. Hashira, his whole legacy is always community, teaching people, going here and learning. And that's something that they developed throughout the whole story. So that was going to happen eventually. However, I will give you that he built that system within Konoha. We're not going to forget about the bad that he did. And in my opinion, the bad outweighs the good. You built schools? Nigga, anybody could build schools. Tell me something substantial. You are behind the oppression of a whole entire ethnicity. Oppressed.
No, not an ethnicity, a clan.
It's a clan.
A clan, whatever.
A clan who was at war with his family. So I mean, what?
That was before we resolved that. We are a village now. Your brother, who was a Hokage before, managed to build peace before you came.
The Uchiha police force was a thing.
Before you came, it was peace.
Hold on. Let me ask you this question, and it may or may not make sense, but I gotta ask because I feel like it makes sense in my head. Let's just say throughout your whole family's lineage, y'all beefed with every person with the last name Jackson. Every person. Do you think that stops with you just because you have? Is that just going to stop?
Jai.
No.
Jai, I grew up in Africa, and I'm going to tell you something about Senegal. Back in the day, Senegal used to be kingdoms. So the people back in the day that had the last name Fall were from a specific kingdom, and their history of people having war within them. I don't give a fuck about that today. I don't even learn about it. The only reason I knew about it because my dad is a historian.
If that's not it, you know why you don't give a fuck about it, Mama? Because you weren't alive back then.
You wasn't alive back then.
Mama went through that shit.
He went through it.
Toby Rama went through the shit. Something that happened is that y'all went out of the shit. Niggas have agreement. His ideals, he never let go of, regardless of what was happening. When niggas were offering truce, when Madara and Hashima was having that conversation, what was his input? Hell no. Let's keep this war going. Hell no. Kill him.
Niggas, let's think about it. Was he really wrong?
Multiple
times. You got Madara, Obito, Sasuke, and Itachi. Was he wrong?
You said what?
Let's think about it. The Uchihas have consistently been the antagonists in Naruto. Obito, Madara, Sasuke, Itachi. All of them been some crazy people from the Uchihas.
Okay. All those people being remnants of a clan that the village I'm from killed. What reason do you have to even call me a village?
I just thought about something, and it was completely because we sitting there talking about the Uchihas. Are we not counting Danzo as a real Hokage?
No, he is not because he never officially took the seat.
He was never officially no Hokage.
He would be number 8 anyway. We don't have to do
number 8, right? We're just gonna say Danzo number 8. Just to put that out there. We're gonna put 8, and we're gonna put Danzo right down there with the bottom of the barrel. I just thought about that. Fuck him.
What I'm
What?
saying is Toby Rama is not.
Oh, Jai, thank you. What ideals were Donzo following? It was two niggas that was following Toby Rama. What ideals did Donzo have?
He was a radical. He did the most.
Whose ideals did he inherit?
It wasn't it. He twisted them.
Whose ideals did he inherit, Jai?
Shit, I don't
Go
know.
ahead, say it, Joe. You know the answer. It starts with a T.
It's also the what?
It starts with a T. Go ahead. Go ahead. You got this.
Tsunade?
Bitch.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
knew one of those niggas was going
Like
to.
Tsunade, when did she start doing all that?
I'm saying, Bamba D, did you want to continue or can I get one more?
Nah, go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm saying Toby Rama was so, again, y'all mentioned 4 Uchihas that went through misery not being attached to their clan at all. You feel me? By the
Obito was
time,
attached to his clan, wasn't he?
you said what?
Was Obito not attached to his clan? Was Madara not attached to his clan? The only two who
Until,
was
The
attached
clan
to
was
his
dead.
clan
they all
was
got
Sasuke and Itachi.
until
And
they
Itachi killed everybody else.
hold on. Let me finish. Itachi killed everybody because the Leaf Village said so. Remember that. And then
Tobirama didn't tell him to do that.
all I'm going to say, if like Bamba said earlier, by the time Toby Rama became Hokage, there was peace and understanding between the two clans and the Uchiha being in a Leaf Village. The reason, like, if you have peace and understanding, why are you policing the Uchihas like you are doing? Why do you have them on a short leash while you are doing? Why you
He
have people
sees the
signing
threat.
them? You said what?
He sees the threat
I
that they
understand. I
hold.
understand that. I understand that. Trump sees the threat with us.
Also, we also got to understand that every time the village deem a clan a threat, it's not necessarily justified. You feel me? These niggas wiped out the Uzumakis. We don't even know why. Have we met a bad Uzumaki? No. But they're just scared of them because of power, of could potentially be. That's the story that they've done with every single powerful clan that exists.
Frieza.
Wait, who
You
was
don't
Hokage
see
when
no
they did that, though?
Hatages. You say what?
Who was Hokage when they wiped out the Uzumakis?
You said who's the? Oh, I don't remember. I think it happened like before Hashirama because it was the same. They said it's a team up of the Konoha teams,
Before Hokage was a thing.
but it's old.
All I'm saying is if you are a true leader, like that's one thing that Kakashi and Naruto actually did good was being able to harmonize not only amongst the people of your village, the people of the land of fire, but also people of other villages. You feel me? Like that's one thing that that Toby Rama wasn't doing. He was strict on his ideals, again, treated the Uchiha unfairly after we came to an agreement, after we came to a truce of peace, things of that nature. You have to, as a leader, you have to have a sense of empathy and a sense of trusting among your people. That's not what he had. He was not a great leader. He was a dictator almost. So,
And if you're giving Tobirama the credit for creating the ninja school, like I just said, when the ninja school was failing, who was able to put it back to where they immediately started producing geniuses? That was something that was a failing, blatant problem. Who was the only Hokage who would go out in disguise? Like the nigga would share his own face, go outside, investigate, figure out what is happening here, what is happening in this corner of the village. What's missing? Only Kakashi ever done that.
You know why? Because it was a thriving. The Konoha Village, once the Ninja Academy became a thing under Toby Rama, was thriving. We got a bunch of
No.
strong, genius ninjas.
Nope.
Yes. Yes.
That's not true because, like I'm saying, if you're looking all the way from, I mean, we don't know the whole story, but all the way from Itachi, Kakashi, and them, the progression has only been like this.
Hold on,
And
we
like
got a
I'm
comment.
saying,
We got
to
a
the
comment.
point
Hey,
where we
real KT. We're ranking Hokages right now. So far, at number 8, we got Danzo. That was just because. 7, we got
Hiruzen.
Hiruzen. Number
6
6, we got
Tsunade, 5
Tsunade.
Naruto.
Number 5 is Naruto. Number 4, we're debating right now between Toby Rama and Kakashi.
and this isn't just based off strength, because I have a feeling that that Kenny
niggas is
and Jai,
It's not based
before we
off of
started
strength. It's
this,
about
had
your.
Naruto at their number one.
It's your resume
Naruto wasn't at
while
my
being
number one.
Hokage.
I'm
Naruto
saying,
was never going to be at my number one.
I'm
But
saying, I feel like we got all the arguments out. I got Toby Rama next, bro. He's number 4, bro.
The real
Go
KC said
with
we got the
Tobirama
third
too.
under Tsunade. That's crazy.
You said the who?
He said we got the third under Tsunade. That's crazy.
If I could have put him
Oh yeah.
further down, I would have.
So what are we doing? I don't. The man did a lot for the village.
he did
Ooh.
so. Toby Rama did a lot for the village. We're not going to outside of his outside of his clear bias towards somebody towards a clan of people who he clearly hated. But we're gonna be all the way honest. Toby Rama had,
But the thing is, y'all.
he had
y'all
the
not looking
ability
at-
to take them out, but he didn't. But he let them know, I do not like y'all.
Did he create
But
a bunch
y'all.
of
But the
forbidden
thing is,
jutsus
you're
that
not
nobody
thinking.
could
I'm not just
purposely
looking at
use?
the spot. I'm looking at him in comparison to Kakashi, which in hindsight, what y'all doing is diminishing Kakashi's reign. Because literally, Kakashi, who's the only Hokage here who doesn't have any conflict? Like any conflict that reached your village. There was conflict headed their way, but you managed to have Naruto and then the team go on the planet, handle it, coordinate with the other village. Everything is safe.
I still can't see myself putting Toby Rama below.
Bamba,
Because you're saying Tobirama, all the good that he done, but what is all the good that you remember? That's what I'm saying.
how you gonna create a ninja school and then create also a whole bunch of forbidden jutsus and not let anybody else learn them or try to
I
access
mean,
them?
they were banned, so that ain't the jutsu.
I don't think it was just him being like, nah, y'all can't use this. It was a collective group of people like, we
Nigga,
can't
you the Hokage.
But in the end, even if it's a collective of other people that did that, what I'm saying is that there is no influence when your influence is gatekept. Like the only people that manage to have that are Minato and Naruto.
So my question is, your only reason for putting him at number 4 is because of what he did to the Uchihas?
I swear to God, I said
I'm
something.
saying my reason is not because of what he did to Uchiha. My reason is because we are comparing it to Kakashi, and I feel like Kakashi had a better reign than Tobirama. If you're talking about
what is your argument for Kakashi? What did he do as Hokage that puts him over Tobirama?
I literally just stated it. First, peace all throughout. Like whether that's thanks to the previous Hokage or whatnot, Kakashi, we know the values that he held, and then we saw how his relation was to the other village. Then, when you're talking about the time under attack, like I just said, the Toneri situation, it was held pretty. Like we had to do a whole like attack on the moon, coordinated perfectly, worked with the other nation, and then ended up coordinating the defense for the village. And then you're talking about the academy and the ninja school. He is the only Hokage that we've seen be in the mix of people. Like, granted, he had that, he reveals his face and adds like some eyeliner so people don't recognize him. But he's been able to do that and pinpoint things and like later on have conversation with Iruka Sensei. And when he saw that the school, like you just said, the Ninja Academy niggas are not up to par, he stepped in. And also I keep forgetting it's not one time that he had a situation where he had to intervene. There was another time where one of the girls summoned. There was a special summon that they have in Boruto, which is like a lion, almost looking like it has tiger stripe, and then like the tail is a snake.
I know.
So that was going rampant in the city. Nobody could do anything until Kakashi came with his purple Chidori. Handled that shit quick.
But
On my way, we ain't even got to talk about it.
You brought up how he was the only Hokage to like really get involved in the tuning exams, but then again, there would be no tuning exams, no Ninja Academy without Tobirama saying we need to put everything in one spot and teach everybody.
I understand.
No,
everybody.
Somebody has to establish something. He was the second Hokage.
But that's
okay,
and that's also what I want to make sure I emphasize on. Him bringing that concept to the village is cool, but I'm not gonna give him the credit of creating that because he didn't create it. Like I said, you've seen the whole story of Naruto. You've seen Hagoromo. You've seen, like I just said, Hindra and Hashira. Hendra went by his way, was like, I'm not doing this. Hashira, at any point, like anywhere he set foot at, like the mission that his dad gave him, it took him longer. And people were like, oh, like, why is it taking so long? Because any place that he would go to, he instilled that. Like, let's learn to share our knowledge. Let's learn to train and everything. So he started that concept of the shinobi, like the shinobi world. That's why every time that they're mentioning, they're like, yo, go back to them too. Or like their dad. Because if it didn't start from there, it started from the other two kids. They were making those and traveling and make sure to instill it here, instill it there, and there. And then eventually, Konoha had it. Maybe we just had a specific sense system for Genin, Jonin, and whatever. But that doesn't take away from the fact that that's something that the whole world, because I mean, Tobirama didn't invent it for the other village, but do they not have the same concept because of the niggas like that originated it. Now, however, what I'm saying is like when you have that same system and that system is failing, none of the other Hokages was able to fix that, but this nigga. So you're able to bring this to the village, and when it's failing, I fixed it. So I'm like, honestly, I ain't. They neck and neck. And in the end of the day, we're talking about Hokage. The Hokage is supposed to manage the village as a whole. How are you managing the village as a whole when there is a specific group of individuals that I genuinely despise, regardless of reason or wrong? I
Okay.
just hate them.
I'm
gonna oppress them because of my hate for them. So I'm not a leader for real, for real. Let's keep it a buck.
I'm gonna switch my answer. Not because Tobirama didn't do what he was supposed to do as a Hokage, but he did. We gonna switch the answer because of racism and it's Black History Month. So,
The Uchihas are not black.
He wouldn't. Let's be real, Kenny.
they went through black struggles.
He wasn't going to partner with the Hidden Cloud Village either.
That's probably why they were hitting. He hit them himself.
He did a jutsu and hit them in the clouds.
You see,
He's
one of the
his
forbidden
forbidden
ones. That's why
jutsu.
they forbade his jutsu, so you wouldn't recognize him.
Facts.
Okay,
But Tobirama at number 4 and number 3. I ain't gonna lie, I was thinking about Minato here.
Wait.
I
I'll leave this call.
How was Minato over Tobirama as Hokage resume? Somebody explain this to me.
I have Minato at number 3.
Well,
how was Minato over Tobirama as Hokage resume? Explain it to me.
Besides the fact that he was Hokage for how long was he Hokage for again?
They had
less than a year.
Yeah, that nigga was Hokage for a breath.
So how has he done anything to be ranked this high?
You said, did he do anything?
So how has he done anything to be ranked this high?
So of all the Hokage that you have here, he is the only Hokage that has traded their life for your well-being.
Hiruzen.
No, Hiruzen has not traded.
Yes,
Hiruzen did that.
He did trade his life.
The problem with Hiruzen is we were considering his character, his incompetence, and the shit that he did to Naruto.
He sacrificed his life through 2 ninja wars.
Say that one more time.
Hiruzen got the hidden leaf through 2 ninja wars.
No, he did not. Not 2 ninja.
Yes, he did.
He was in the first and the second.
He was in the first, but you said got them through.
Yes.
No, the second one that he became Hokage on the battlefield. That's the one that Tobirama sacrificed himself in. So he didn't get him through it. Tobirama did.
Hiruzen led Konoha's forces through the 2nd and 3rd Shinobi World Wars in the anime.
No, not the 2nd.
That's what Google says.
Because the second, I'm regardless of what Google said, Kenny, I'm telling you, the second one, that's literally where Danzo's grudge for Hiruzen started. The second one, they were somewhere like they were on the mission already with Tobirama. It was the 3 of them, and then they got to a certain point and they had to separate. And then when they were separated, that's when he said that Hiruzen, you should be the Hokage, and then went out of his way. But like Danzo was literally damn near crying. And that's when that's when Tobirama got off.
But back to the, we're not gonna sit here and put Kakashi over Minato at all. I done bent. Oh, pause. Whoa, pause.
Wow.
what I was about to
Wow.
say before
Giggity.
I finish anything that I was about to say.
What was this nigga
I,
about to say?
no, I'm not even gonna finish it. I didn't agree with you and change my answer for the other two. But like if you're trying to put are you trying to put Kakashi over Minato?
Kakashi is
Nah, I'm not. I was kidding. That was a joke. That was a joke.
I
well,
was about to say I would
it,
have
it, wa-
left.
it wasn't a joke for me because one, this man had the shortest reign of Hokage in less than a year, so there wasn't really any change from when Hiruzen retired to from when Hiruzen had to come out of retirement. There wasn't
But
really
Yeah.
there
in
wasn't
in,
there.
in Minato's defense, he put his life on the line.
He also put a child's life on the line too for a momentary victory.
He
That's fair.
to save the ultimate sacrifice that he made was to save the village, and his job was to protect the village. And he saw that the only way he
Ooh,
would have been
hold
able to do
on,
that,
bro.
the only way he would have been able to do that
Carlin,
was by doing what he did.
I have a question, Carlin.
Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
If we hold that against Minato, right? Then can we hold the treatment that Hiruzen did to Naruto against him?
That's what y'all did.
No,
That that
listen. I get it. I didn't think about it until
but
now.
you gotta understand when we was arguing that wasn't my point of putting Hiruzen at
Yeah,
last.
that's just one of the points. I'm just asking that specific question.
I was about
I'm
to
just
say,
asking.
and yeah, you can hold him to it, and then you can also hold Minato to it because you thought third Hokage was finna watch your boy. You know the third Hokage. You know who he is, and you put your trust in him. That's the
I'm
one mess
good.
up. You
Now, because I'm
sacrifice.
thinking, this is my thing. I'm starting to think more about it this way. If I'm thinking about the greater good of the village, granted, one, we don't know how to handle the Jinchuriki. Two, whatever is said to the kid could potentially lead to him going versus, and we have to deal with the Jinchuriki. I'm not strong enough to deal with it. The fourth, who was a prodigy, died defending it. Then honestly, I ain't gonna lie. When you're thinking as a Hokage, Naruto's treatment makes sense.
But that's also where I have him as high as he is, regardless of the mistakes, regardless of his short tenure as Hokage. One thing that Jai mentioned about something we were talking about previous was impact. When it comes to the fourth Hokage, everybody looks at the fourth Hokage as a hero. The only
Mm-hmm.
other person, as far as Hokage, that has as much impact and arguably more is the first Hokage. So he is deserving of his number three spot, but I can't put him higher than three because of and again, never dealt with something like that, Bomba. You are absolutely correct. And he made snap decisions, but he also made gambles. They turned out to work in the long run, but if you think about it as in terms of the village, you have a demon living inside of a child in the village that could go off at any point. That's one of your gambles. Your other gamble was entrusting the care of your son to the third Hokage. That was another gamble. Another gamble. You gambled your son's life by sealing the nine tails in him anyway. So
If he didn't, they would have all died regardless.
I understand, but it was still a gamble.
They
It was still a gamble. You did. He didn't
it was
even
a
know.
coin. It was a
He
coin
didn't know if
flip.
it was going to work. That's what I'm saying. It worked in the long run, but he didn't know. Niggas didn't know.
He didn't know
See,
because
Actually,
it's not like he had time to think about it.
You know the reason why it worked because the show is fucking called Naruto. It had to work. Fuck.
No, that's not the
but
real reason. The
but
reason he did it is because he knew his wife was Jin Cherokee and she was Uzumaki, and technically the nearest Uzumaki was his son.
But he didn't know it. Yes, he had knowledge to why it could work, but he did not know it would work because yes, his wife was a Uzumaki. This is a fucking baby.
but he took precaution though. That's what I was. That's the part I
It's
was.
literally this nigga was just born. It's literally his birthday. This
But
is a
I
newborn.
know. But I'm saying he took precaution, like compared to what would have. That's why he said he ended up taking half of Kurama with him, and then putting the rest of his chakra, and then
Naruto was here for 3 minutes. he was
The
literally
mom.
alive for 3 minutes. I would understand. I would accept that if he was 3 years old, but he was alive for 3 minutes.
Can we talk about how the whole show doesn't make sense? Because
It's plot holes,
outside of
obviously, but
summons and the Jin Cherokee, ain't no other mythical beasts in the show.
you said,
The
wait,
show's
what?
not even about mythical beasts.
Wait, say that one more time. You said what?
Outside of the summons and the Jin Cherokee, ain't no just like magical, mystical beasts in the show.
It's the bugs, I guess. The chakra bugs.
What do you? But they have like worlds.
Hmm?
Like they have like worlds of things. Like the toads. They have their whole realm.
That's what I said. Other than like the Sage summons and the Jin Cherokee, there are no just those two type of mythical beasts.
There's no other mythical
But the
beast
Jin
just walking
Cherokee are like
around Konoha.
subtypes.
That's what I'm
And
saying.
then
Ain't no just like mythical beasts just roaming around and normally in the show.
yes, there is. That's what I'm trying to say. The summons. It's different caliber of summons. For example, the summon that they show in Boruto, you ain't never seen no shit like that. Or King Enma, the summon from Hiruzen. That's a whole Monkey King.
Facts.
True.
What's name? This nigga Kakashi.
But can we find out where them niggas come from? Can we see some of them shits?
That's what I was just telling you. For example, Mom
A King Emma spinoff.
Like I just want to know the origin of the summons and shit. Like,
Mom
How'd you figure out you could do this?
yeah, that's the good part. How did you figure out you could do this?
It's cool.
Say, let me just and then giant frog. How you doing?
I understand, and I already was convinced that I was going to be in the minority for putting Minato at number 3, but he's my number 3, bro. I can't.
Your arguments are solid though. I can't lie.
The impact of him being
we gonna get cooked in the comments.
The
Oh my
impact
god!
of him being a hero.
Say it one more time.
Being a hero and what he did for the village is legendary, and that's why again he's talked about almost as much as the first Hokage as far as impact, as far as popularity, leadership, things of that nature. But I cannot ignore the gambles that he was not sure of. As much as knowledge as you say he had beforehand, he was not sure of at all.
Okay.
And he was a Hokage less than a year.
So let me put it like this. Let me break something down. Before he was Hokage, he had a fleet on site order against him, right?
The thing is, I'm gonna let you continue, but I can't. It's not valid because we're talking about before he was Hokage.
I know. Let me cook. I'm in the kitchen right now.
I said I'm gonna let you talk, but what you about to say isn't valid.
Before he was Hokage, he had a fleet on site order against him. The person who unleashed the Nine-Tails, it was Madara, am I correct? So we already know Madara don't give a fuck about none of that. Any other village, it's safe to say any other village would have left them the fuck alone. Because now the person that you have a fleet on site order against is running the village. I personally think that fleet on site order would have. Let me just not mess with the league because he over there.
Also, hold on, real quick. Now that you mentioned that, who else did Madara have in that whole attack with him to help him and fought against Minato
and got cooked
as Hokage? How are you not sensing that this is your student's chakra? Kakashi would have never let that shit happen. Kakashi would have knew that was Naruto off rip. Kakashi would have knew that was Sasuke off rip.
It didn't matter if that was his student or not. The student still got cooked.
The student still got cooked, but that's tying into my argument. You could have stopped this. You could have prevented what happened in the future. Fourth Great Ninja War, all of that. If you would have just simply sensed your student's chakra.
Wait, what are y'all talking about? I kind of zoned out for a second.
That's when Toby attacked the village.
The first time Obito attacked the village in his mask, he had the purple cloak on or whatever. Madara sent the Nine-Tails, yes, but what's the name? Obito was also assisting him and had a one-on-one fight with Minato. Minato did not recognize at the slightest. He said his energy feels a little weird. That's all he said.
Yeah, but later on, like he regretted it. He was like, "Oh shit! Only if I had recognized it back then."
Only if you had to, your son would have had to go through bullshit.
I wanted to use this quick second, real quick. What Jai said. Minato had a flea on sight order on him. Who was the one character who was able to have a stalemate with Minato? I need to bring it out real quick because we had an argument earlier. Killer Bee. You feel me? When his brother here was just, I'm quick, couldn't catch it with Minato. Who had a stalemate with him? Killer motherfucking Bee. Another argument as to why Killer Bee is whooping the shit out of Orochimaru.
You think
But
Orochimaru dodging that smoke though?
say what?
You think Orochimaru was going to dodge that smoke for real if he met up with Minato 1-on-1? You think he dodging smoke?
I don't think he dodged smoke, but we saw Orochimaru not dodge smoke versus Pain, but then he got handled. We saw him not dodge smoke versus Itachi, and then he got handled. He was gonna get handled too.
So can we just go ahead and say Kakashi at 3, Minato at 2?
I'm not going. I'm not going. I swear.
Itachi at 3. What is he doing?
I said Itachi. Did I say Itachi?
Nah, you said Kakashi. You said
I thought.
Oh, Kakashi.
I said.
I ain't gonna lie. Carla kind of swayed me because everything that we were talking about with the other people, like the Toby Ramas and everything, as far as like creating anything, I feel like everything that Minato did outside of his sacrifice with Kurama was on the personal level. Like he was just him. You feel me? If you couldn't fight him, you were gonna lose. He was a prodigy, but he didn't have really. Like it's just like that D Rose season. You feel me? Like you just see him cooking. He just cold. He dunking on everybody. He wins MVP, and then he gets hurt. You feel me? Minato was just here, cool, like cold as fuck. Nobody could mess with him while he was alive. Towards the end, died. But it's just like outside of that cool points, like what did you do for real for the village? You feel me?
If he
sacrificed his life, his wife, and his son for the village.
you could have avoided.
But the thing is, they were gonna die regardless.
Yeah. Again, hold on. You could have avoided a cataclysmic situation in the future 15, 16 years later if you would have just recognized your fucking student. I'm not going.
He didn't recognize the chakra of a student that he thought was dead.
Also, too, to be fair, too, this is another.
Does that not make you a bit curious? If this seems similar, let me dig deeper.
No, but I'm saying
somebody's attacking the village. You think I'm gonna take the time to be like?
You said he beat him with ease, Jai. He couldn't have lifted up the mask if he wasn't curious.
But he didn't have the chance to.
The fox was destroying.
Y'all literally said he beat him with ease. He had time. That's the yellow.
No,
flag.
He did not.
That's the yellow flag. He had time. I'm not about to let you go. I'm not letting you go with that.
No, I know. Time out. Maybe Jai said that he had time. The fight I watched, he did not have time because the fight, literally, Obito is like, I got you until this nigga pulls out the flying Ray Jean. So he escapes. But in the meantime, when he escapes, I already tagged you. No, I didn't tag you. I threw this kunai. We have that little exchange. I tag you, and then I whoop your ass. And then this nigga's teleport over there. He said, I finally figured it out, but I already had tagged you. So I land the attack, and then my wife gave birth. The baby is in danger. The Nine-Tail is attacking the village. He didn't stop. But I'm thinking, this is the thing I was thinking. Maybe the reason he didn't recognize the chakra energy of Obito is because of the Hashirama cells, like the white Zetsu. Because if you pay attention to, in the fight versus Naruto, Guy Sensei knew Toby, Kakashi knew Toby, like you said, but neither one of them recognized Toby, even though they fought for a good 30 minutes up until they break the mask. And then he has to confirm. So that's why I'm thinking maybe that had like half of his body being, a white Zetsu that's affecting like the chakra.
I can accept that and I can understand that. But we're comparing a situation to where they were confronted with Toby years later.
Yeah.
This is recent. You feel me? Toby.
But he was believed dead, though. That's the thing.
Believed dead.
That's what I'm saying. He was believed to be dead, but this is recent.
He's not. That's what I'm saying. Like the thing is, if you're thinking Toby is out there and potentially like you have that thought while you're fighting him, you might think of it, but he's literally dead. His eye came out of him to the student. Like Minato, you gotta think Minato didn't see Toby. It was Kakashi and them. Toby got crushed. Toby is dead.
I'm saying if that was Naruto and Kawaki, Naruto knowing that Kawaki off rip. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Naruto's knowing that's Kawaki off. If the roles were reversed, if it was anybody else,
But you know why Naruto got Sage's sixth path?
if it was Kakashi and Sasuke, he recognizes Sasuke off rip.
No, he would not. No,
Are
he would
you
not.
serious? You don't think he recognizes?
Because you're thinking, you got to think about the distance.
Niggas,
Kakashi did not recognize Toby at the end of the day.
Again,
And literally look, y'all got the same eye ability.
The last time he saw him, he was a kid, Bamba.
Yes, but y'all have the literal exact same eye capability.
The last time Minato saw Obito, he was a kid.
But when he was talking about it happened like a few weeks after.
But the thing is, you're acting like he didn't mention what he mentioned his eye acting weird the whole time. But he's not understanding why his eye is acting weird because there's so much Uchiha output from another nigga. So I can attribute it to several situations at this point.
What do you mean? At that point, it's just your eyes acting weird. Your eyes never acted weird. You saw Sasuke, you saw Itachi. Maybe Kakashi should have put two and two together.
Maybe. But what if somebody got Obito's eye off the ground? That could have been a thing.
But this is what you're forgetting, Carlo.
You're acting like he should have known off rip that it was Obito because
yes, he should have.
But you can't assume that he can know that off rip.
But this is why I'm saying that because you're going off of Minato recognizing Obito off of chakra, not even the eye. But if you get a hint of chakra and then you're like, hold on. I know my boy Obito, regardless, because Kakashi ain't never forget Obito. He been washing his hands ever since he killed Rin. Washing his hands on a daily in the sink. Traumatized, PTSD. I don't forget about that shit. Why did he, when he kind of recognized the energy and then saw the eye, 1 + 2 is equal 3. I almost said 4.
He didn't want to believe it because he's supposed to be dead.
So why can't Minato?
But that's the same thing with.
It's not the same thing because what did I say?
It is the same thing.
What did I say? He saw him die. He saw him die.
He did not see him die. Kakashi and them saw him die.
That's what I'm saying. That's what Kakashi saw him die. Supposedly. Looked at him. Got his eye from him. He's supposed to be dead. 15, 16, 17 years later, I can give Kakashi more grace than I can give Minato.
Here's why you should give.
Because it wasn't 17 years later, Jai. It wasn't 17 years later.
Here's why you should give both of them grace. They are not able to sense chakra and recognize it. The first time we saw that was with nature energy. Who had that? Naruto.
Wait a second. If that's the case, Jiraiya should have sensed Pain's. He
didn't have the perfect thing.
He didn't have perfect Sage.
He didn't perfect.
No, I'm not talking about Sage. I'm talking about Jiraiya. When he fought Pain, he should have known who it was.
With Carlos,
but he figured it out off the face.
He should have known.
He should have been able to sense his chakra.
But that's what I'm saying. I've just said. That's what I just tell Carlo. Ninjas in nature, like just naturally, they cannot sense chakra. Like they cannot be like, oh, I'm sensing a chakra there. It's such and such. If that was the case, like trust me, a Byakugan would not be useful like that because they're not even able to tell when a ninja is hiding over there. Sometimes, like the Byakugan is able to tell you that. It's only people like Naruto when they're awakening Sage or Sixth Path, and then eventually like KCM, it's different. You feel me? Like they're getting these godly like attributes.
Okay, we're gonna have to do another segment about that specifically because I know for a fact that it's mentioned several times and actually proved several times that they can sense chakra. Like that's a given. And I literally just searched it
but
up.
It's a thing. Trust me, it's a thing. But it's for a certain specific time. Just think about like all the times where these niggas resort to hiding, like mid-fight. If you are able to sense that chakra, like they're not doing nothing.
I'm saying we got niggas like Jiraiya being able to tell that this is Sasuke from another timeline, bro.
But that's because of intellect. It was not chakra, bro. He didn't. It's not. I just saw you, and then I knew. The whole reason as to why he even said Nah, maybe I'm just kidding. It's because I can't genuinely not confirm it unless Sasuke gives me a reaction or confirm it. That's the whole. If he confirmed knew for sure, he's not even asking that question because I have sensory chakra. That's it. That's him.
All right.
And that's a guy with a semi sage mode. You feel me? He couldn't even tell.
Like I said, I understand I'm in a minority, but I'm not moving off of Minato number 3.
And another point that tells you this is Naruto. When Naruto beat Pain, he knew that this is not the final body of Pain, but he couldn't find Pain. What did he have to do? He had to stab himself with the rod because that rod had a connection to Nagato's body. So when he stabs the rod, it's just like, oh shit, hold on, let me channel this. And this is Naruto after he already has the sage mode. You feel me? Like he's like, oh no, I can't find him, but I have to stab myself with the rod so I can feel that connection between him and that rod. If that wasn't because Naruto wasn't finding Pain.
Different situations, but I give it to you.
Right.
different situations.
We gotta get a vote in.
I'll give it to you. Like that's a fair point, but I can't compare the validity to Minato's situation. I can't also compare I can't give him the same grace as I give Kakashi because of the recency of it. But again,
Kakashi doesn't have the thing, trust me.
Whoever y'all have at number 3, I will rock with that. But Minato, I'm not moving off that.
So Kakashi number 3.
Who you got? You said Kakashi at 3?
Yes.
Okay, Kenny, who you got at 3?
Bro, Kenny's not even here, dog.
Kenny's here. It's just I don't agree with this list at all.
Niggas trying to rank.
Because there's no way y'all are saying Minato's 5 seconds as Hokage. Granted, he saved the village from the Nine-Tails Fox, but his resume is not like that.
We've been building off resume up to this point. And again, like I said, his impact can overshadow his resume because he's known as a hero. He's a legend. So that's why he's up that high, but I can't put him higher than 3.
Bet I'm putting Kakashi at number 3.
All righty. Ooh. So I'm just gonna agree with Kakashi on this one. We got Kakashi at number 3. And then number 2.
It's clearly Minato.
Carly, you locking in Minato?
Because it's not an argument between Minato and Tobirama whatsoever.
I mean Hashirama?
I don't have
Hashirama,
choice. I already lost putting Minato at number 3. So Kakashi's 3, Minato's 2, Hashirama's 1.
You can't, I feel like put nobody above the god of Shinobi.
What'd you say?
You can't put somebody above the god of Shinobi.
Yeah, no.
What did Hashirama do as Hokage? What did Hashirama do as Hokage? What's his resume?
Well,
didn't he capture all the tail beasts?
Not only did he capture all the tail beasts, the reason why you have the village today with their specific tail beasts is because of him. And the money that you needed to build Konoha came from that exchange. When he managed to capture those tail beasts and then sell it to the other nations, that's the fund that they literally used to make Konoha the village.
Wait, so where did he get the tail beasts? Where did they come from?
You know where they came from.
We don't know where he just found them roaming around at.
No, he fought Madara.
Where did Madara get them from?
That's a good question. I don't remember, but Madara had it. If you remember.
So wait, Hashirama split the 10 tails up himself?
No, I'm assuming Madara did.
Madara did.
Madara split the 10 tails up?
Because Madara, the first time that Madara was fighting, he didn't. It's not split the 10 tails. Hagoromo had already split the 10 tails from.
I remember that he
split from the 10 tails and then took the husk and put it on the moon. So when Madara was alive, he had access to the tail beast. He didn't have like the Edo statue yet. So that's like the Edo became like his replacement for his Jinchurikis when he came back. But before that, he just used to wield the tail beast. And if you remember, he fights versus Hashirama. Say it one more time.
I need a prequel. I need to see what the hell happened.
They need to get the animators working.
But you remember that fight where Madara has Kurama in the Susanoo versus Hashirama's like statue, ghetto statue.
I don't remember that fight. No.
What?
Basically, after that fight, that's when he.
That was
I remember
animated.
Naruto. I remember Naruto and Sasuke combining and putting, but I don't remember.
Madara did that himself.
I didn't know he did that.
Y'all gotta watch the fights, man. See,
And
I gotta
Hashirama.
watch.
So okay, that's the Nine Tails. Where'd the 1 through 8 go?
He had him.
his,
It's after his defeat that the other nigga took it.
in his back pocket like some Pokemon cuss.
Yeah, like he does. Like he summons.
He had him in the ball. He had him in the Pokeball ready to throw.
Chukaku, I choose you.
What?
Okay, Kenny, I'm with you. This shit don't make sense.
When the fuck did this happen in the show?
Y'all just
No.
y'all
Okay,
missed
you're
all the
because
prequel
he said
episodes.
that when he's fighting Hashirama, he doesn't use the other tail beast. Because we just said, Nine Tails is stronger than the other tail beast. Like if you're accounting all their power, that's what he used to use and the Susanoo. But he had possessions of the tail beast. Madara did, and then Hashirama took.
All right, yeah, I need some background.
You need to just rewatch the show. They
Fuck
say
no.
The show kind of long.
You watch the whole show?
It's
Fuck
fun
no.
Or go play Storm. Storm be telling you the stories between the games. But we got our list. Let me read through real quick from the worst to the best of the Hokages. We got Hiruzen at 7, followed by Tsunade, then Naruto. At number 4, we got Tobirama, followed by Kakashi, Minato, and Hashirama. I ain't gonna lie, me personally, I'm quite satisfied with the list. You know,
At it. Except Naruto being so low, but
nah, Naruto deserves to be right where he at.
I'm 93% satisfied.
But I'm not mad at the list.
I'm not gonna lie to you. The main reason why I wanted to do this was specifically because of Tsunade, of Naruto, and Kakashi.
Really?
Because I feel like because of personal preference, story, and likability, Tsunade get treated like shit. Kakashi gets forgiven, and then Naruto, obviously, like we don't hold him accountable for this shit. But as a Hokage, man, hey.
As a fan of Kakashi, I knew I wasn't like when y'all brought it up. I knew I wasn't gonna sit here and hold my dog, but like you said, from a personal perspective, I didn't but I'm also choosing like they're outside of Hokage roles, so that's also what I was thinking about too. Like, what did you do to get you to this spot?
He did everything, bro. What are you talking
That's
about?
what I'm saying. So I'm not saying that he didn't. Like, Kakashi did a lot to earn his spot as Hokage.
Third best in the Leaf Village history is kind of crazy to me.
But
Tsunade,
what can you hold against him, Kenny? Nothing.
Tsunade was out there getting drunk
Who would have
and
been above
gambling
him?
when they found her. And it's like, look, can you come be Hokage? We don't got
You
nobody.
see how low the standards are?
Because if niggas is going strength just off strength, then yes, Naruto is above him. But as far as overall, like, who are you putting above Kakashi?
Literally, bro. It's not about strength. It's about the role. What did you
If we
do
gonna
with
be
it,
honest,
bro?
if we gonna be all the way 100, if Mike God didn't like lose his, I can see him being Hokage.
Hell no.
Hell,
I can see Mike God being. Everybody gonna be in there
Hell
running.
no.
Everybody be. Hey, let me get 10,000 push-ups right quick.
That nigga.
Everybody's gonna have the 8 inner gates.
That nigga is too one-dimensional to be a Hokage. He's not leading properly.
Wait,
But-
does God Sensei not have any ninjutsu? I know Rock Lee didn't.
Say it one more time.
God Sensei also didn't have no ninjutsu?
No,
I thought he did. I thought he did have ninjutsu.
He didn't.
So hold on. So if I'm not mistaken, God was not Lee's father.
No.
Ain't no fuck.
Wait, now fuck that, John. How the fuck did they pass the Ninja Academy?
They beat niggas
What
up.
do you mean?
Part of the fucking exam was to do jutsus.
I think they
No,
bullied
like
their way
maybe
to the
one
top.
part of the exams is jutsu. There is written exam, there's physical exam,
But
and there's
they can't do the jutsu part.
You just skip it.
When are you allowed to
That
skip
nigga
it?
Naruto was doing a fucking sexy jutsu for the longest to get that shit right.
Naruto was doing the transformation jutsu, which he never passed because he decided to do the sexy jutsu.
You saying skip it is like Kenny saying, you know what? I want to be a lawyer. I'm gonna skip the bar.
No, that's not the same thing because
Why
what
ain't it the
y'all
same thing?
see, this is a misconception we be having about the show because you're looking at him being a ninja as a whole compared to him being a ninjutsu specialist. For example, somebody that y'all should be asking questions about, Tenten. How did she pass? Yeah, I ain't never asked about that.
She can do jutsus.
Okay, but what else? She doesn't have chakra. She can only summon. She doesn't do jutsus. She summons. Tenten. And then she's useless in fights. At least you can say Rock Lee as a combatant is a good combatant. He's stealthy.
We don't
he's
know if she
athletic.
can only do summons. We just know she specializes in summons.
Say that one more time.
We don't know if she only does summons. We just know she specializes in that.
Throughout the whole story, have you seen her use anything? Throughout the whole story, you saw her get a special fan with powers. Could she use it?
I mean, that's fine, but throughout the whole show, you don't see fucking Neji summoning shit.
But you see Neji do jutsu.
You don't see
That's
Neji
what
do
we're
a shadow
saying.
clone. You don't know see Neji do a transformation.
But that's not the same, Kenny, because the basis that you're building, Neji compared to Tenten and Rock Lee is, Tenten doesn't have chakra. Rock Lee does not have chakra. That's what I'm saying. You just asked the question as to why they did not question
How
Rock
you
Lee.
know Tenten don't got no chakra?
Can I put? I'm gonna put. Can
You
I?
said what?
How you know Tenten don't have no chakra?
It's said in the show.
You're not gonna. You're
They
not gonna
said it in the show.
You're not gonna keep disrespecting the GOAT Tenten like that. I'm
Shut the
saying
fuck up.
we can disrespect Sakura all we want, but Tenten nah.
Because you're talking about, that's what I'm saying. If you're talking about technicality, Rock Lee, he can pass physical, written, and other jutsus, but Tenten physically, like, she's not even up
Does
there.
Tenten have chakra? Yes, Tenten from Naruto has chakra.
Has what?
Chakra.
Can she use her chakra? She literally got a fan to where she doesn't. Oh, even if you look at, does Rock Lee have chakra? Rock Lee does have chakra. They don't have enough chakra to do jutsus.
We stopped mentioning Tenten because it's gonna be a way for Ja just to loop in Sakura for no reason.
Man, fuck that nigga.
like Ja.
Because Rock Lee runs in water, chakra. He can run up tree, chakra. But they don't have enough chakra for jutsus.
I'm finna snatch this do-rag off his get rich or die trying ass, bro. Fuck this nigga, bro. I hate this nigga so much, dog.
Tight ass blue do rag.
This nigga's 50.
I'm just saying.
But
if there was a scale of like uselessness, it'd go Sakura then Tenten.
Hell no, you tweaking.
Nah, hell no. Tenten is at the bottom, bro.
Even the argument
trolling,
that John likes to use about Tenten being smart, you should watch Sakura before she got to her strength. All of Sakura's fights, bro, is about tactics, tools, and she was way better than Tenten. Literally, she has a huge arsenal, does nothing with it.
She knows that. Yeah. I'm trolling.
Fuck you.
I'm not a Tenten fan.
Nigga said Sakura. Sakura 10 times better than Tenten. Ain't no better than Tenten. But this has gone long, way longer than we prepared for. However, we appreciate you guys for tuning in. If you enjoyed this, be sure to share this with your friends, family. And just a disclaimer, if you're out there, you're a fan of anime, sports, anything that has to do with music, movies, entertainment, make sure you come join us on our Discord, man. We'll be having some lively chats in there. And even if you want to come on the show, the best way you could do it is to join the Discord, chat with us a little bit. Let us get a little bit of your vibes. If the vibes are good, we're going to make it happen. We can't just bring anybody on because, we don't know who's behind the screens. You feel me?
The fuck is he doing? The fuck is this nigga doing, bro? Nobody else. My fault.
But make sure you share, like, subscribe, send this to your friends, to your family, and most importantly, before I come through here and see her, give her some little ninjas. Send it to your grandma, man.
Okay.